Right, here we go then. HANA 3.0. So, let's get back to the start. So, much better pop-up on this one. Hand down in the water. A little bit wobbly there. Nice little bit of spray. Yeah, okay, that was a much more confident wave. Look at that. Great cut back there. So, let's slow it down. Taking off back foot, front foot, little bit of knee there. We will get that knee sorted. Hand quite low down, not too bad. That was better. Your back arm there, bringing it right back into the pocket, staying nice and low, dropping that knee down, which is nice. Did a little more compression there. I think that was a wobble there rather than anything else. And then up, bang. So, compared to what we were saying about aiming the nose of the board higher up the wave on that last one, here you have got more of an angle, which is nice. I find it is easier on the backhand because you can sit into it a bit more. So the board is coming up sort of over to this way towards the pier a little bit, whereas before you were aiming more flat along the face. Still want to get a little bit higher, so a little bit further that way when you're here. So as you come up here, try and get that board facing this way. But otherwise, that's looking a lot better. Coming round, looking down, spray off the back. And couldn't quite see where you're going to go on the next one. So, quick another look. So, hand is in a nice position there. In a perfect world, just to pick holes here, get that hand a bit lower. So, just in the water here. You can pivot around that hand, which will then help guide you to look up here. Okay. But again, it's nice and smooth. Coming round, up. Bang, look at that. That is lush. Only thing, again, tiny little thing. Look here. That's where you want to be going again. Other than that, that's a really nice looking cutback. There we go. So you do look there, but just a little late, okay? So at that point, your head's in the right direction. But as soon as you get here, you want to start looking back. See what the wave is doing. Again, get nice and low. Knee down. Trying to take care of that wobble there. If you stayed low, you could have gone through that. And then, boom. Nice. Done with a little bit more drive, potentially. That's looking good.